know, never be too afraid to learn. Wisdom comes from experience, from you going through events, even if you didn't handle them necessarily in that right manner in which people say you probably should have handled them. You've learned for future experiences how to handle those events or those things that came in your path, during the duration or in your time of growing and learning, making mistakes. Everybody is held liable. That's the accountability part, being able to take responsibility for those mistakes, for those actions that you made in the past, you understand? So with that being said, never be afraid to grow, you feel me? As long as you don't do it again, you understand? That's what makes the difference, that you've learned, So take each lesson as a learning experience, take those things as experiences and be grateful that you were able to get past it or move past it, to do better and see better. And now you understand things different, having that discernment, being aware, like they say, being aware is being alive, being awake, being able to understand, that those things may have not been right, even if it was put in your path, like to set you back. I don't mean to sound like I'm preaching or nothing, but like my 33 years on this earth, I've seen many things, encountered many things, had endured many things. So with that being said, to people of all ages, male, female, whatever it may be, people go through things, but that's not the last of the last, you feel me? Sometimes you could be your biggest enemy, and I was stuck in that phase for a long time, trying to get that through my head, like through my mind. I had to fight. I was in prison in my own thoughts for so long. It was like mad strenuous sad days, you understand? But you're able to overcome, and nobody will never be fully perfect, because healing is a forever process, in which I really do believe that, you understand? But the goal is, is to put it behind you, carry it, poke your chest out, and really get to it. You understand? And don't let that stop you from doing what it is that you need to do. So with that being said, God bless, amen. I want to say shalom to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Stay focused out here. Stay away from negativity by all costs. If it's for you, it'll be for you. You understand? Don't ever chase nothing that ain't meant to be there. Peace, prosperity, positivity, proper preparation prevents poor performance, man. I want to say love all. God bless.